so angry to start this video. There's only one reason why I'm angry, is because I already recorded this whole entire video and I'm here re-recording the whole entire thing. Now, let me explain why I'm re-recording this whole thing. I recorded the video, went to go edit the footage. All the footage was completely edited, and as soon as I went to export the video the next day to upload it, which would have been Friday, which you guys are seeing this on Saturday because I'm re-recording this whole entire video, I went to go export it, and since my computer doesn't have a lot of space on it, I am always constantly deleting like old videos and stuff, and I guess I accidentally deleted the video file. So when you export the video, it's obviously not going to export because all the files are completely deleted. But anyways, let's just get right into the video. So it was really weird. I woke up the other day, went on my home feed on YouTube, because usually I wake up, I check my email, check my texts, and then go on my YouTube. That's the first three things I do in the morning. I see this video and it's this guy is talking about like pranking his girlfriend, so I click on it and I'm like, wait a second. The only reason I clicked on it was because when I looked at the thumbnail, the girl looked familiar to me. So I click on the video, I start watching it, and I'm like, where do I know this girl from? Face and the hair and everything just looks so familiar. Turns out to be somebody I actually know personally. And let me get into the story. I'm gonna come back to the whole YouTube thing later. Let me first get into the story. So, as many of you guys know, I broadcast on YouNow.com. It's a live stream website. In case you don't know, I go live every day. And this girl, Carly, who's dating this YouTuber named Book of Ken, she was this girl who watched me on YouNow, watched me for probably like a year straight. Every day she was in my broadcast commenting. She was a subscriber of mine. Subscriber is like a premium feature on YouNow, in case you don't know. On YouNow, you have subscribers and you have fans. I mean, this was somebody who is a dedicated fan. Like, I talked to her on the DM sometimes, and it even got to a point where she even came to my house. She was visiting somebody that was a few hours away from me in Illinois, and she's like, yo, I'm close by, like, we should just hang out. And I was like,
yo, I'm down.
You should come on right over, and you could just slide into my DMs, you know what I'm saying, into my house. So we hung out about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, so around this time last year, she came to my house, we hung out. Now let me get into the story of where it gets weird. The weird thing about the whole thing is the guy, the YouTuber I'm talking about, he was live on YouNow one day, and I'm not a person to like talk shit to people. I don't do that. I try and be friendly and nice to everybody, and I don't remember exactly what happened, but some people from his broadcast were coming to mine saying like, oh, this guy named Book of Ken is talking shit about you or whatever, and I was like, why? Like, I don't even know this guy, you know? Like, I've never talked or met him before. So I send my viewers to his broadcast and tell them to say all this stuff, and it kind of goes back and forth. And her being a subscriber of mine, she went over to his chat, she started watching him, and I guess she kind of liked his broadcast. Obviously, she really liked his broadcast because now they're dating. I guess I found out through watching a Q&A that he did, they lived an hour away from each other. What a coincidence though. It's so weird how this just all happened. So she starts watching him. Fast forward, she doesn't even watch me now. Starts watching him for a really long time. They begin to talk, and I guess, like I said before, they find out they only live an hour away from each other. She was in college, so her college was only an hour away from him. I know this kind of sounds stalkerish and really creepy, but I literally found all of this out just through a Q&A video, and it's just, I'm putting all the pieces like a puzzle together. I know it kind of sounds a little creepy though. So some of you guys, if you have been watching me for a long time and you now might even know who this girl is. Her name was Carly. She was a subscriber, like I said, so it was pretty easy to see who she was. But anyways, it's just weird to me to think, basically because of me, they met and they're dating now. Because all of his channel consists of is him pranking his girlfriend and her pranking him. I've never seen that before on YouTube. But again, it's just a really weird thought to think that because of me, if I didn't send my viewers to that broadcast that one day, they would have literally never met. Like, what's the chance of something like that happening? Like, you basically accidentally stumble upon somebody because of somebody else, you meet, and then you date that person, and they're together now, and now she's like a huge part of his YouTube channel. That's a complete plot twist. I don't know if you guys have any stories of something like this happening to you, where your friend hooked you kind of up with somebody else, like accidentally. I'm sure this might have happened to some of you guys. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys have story-wise like this, or if you guys have something that's very similar to this, or a crazy story that has something to do with something like this. I want to share this with you guys though, because it's just a complete crazy story to me, how this all happened. I was literally just on YouTube and see one of his videos, and she's in the thumbnail, and then I go, I know this girl. And then I start watching his videos, and I stumble upon this whole thing. But what's more weird, I think, is I watched the Q&A that I watched. They talk about how they met, and they didn't say anything about me. All he said was, we met on this live stream website, but there was like an awkward pause in between, and it's like they wanted to bring me up and talk about the whole story, but they just didn't because, I don't know, maybe they think it's gonna like start drama or something. I just want to share this with you guys though. I thought it was interesting. And let me know in the comments if you guys have anything that's similar to this. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. That's gonna do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.